Mic check 1 2 1 2. We good?
We good.
We good. Ahlan wa sahlan bikum.
2 highs and 2 easies.
No, what is it? 2 families and 2 easies. Ahlan wa sahlan bikum. And just like that, all of our listener base is gone.
We always talk about that in our intros.
Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode.
Or not. Or not listening.
Just end the shit. Shout out to the first and last time listeners. Shout out to the YouTube subscribers. Shout out to, the YouTube's doing okay.
Word?
It's okay. It's not the best. I don't do a very good job at advertising it, even though that's my favorite place.
Okay is better than no K.
You get a cool visual. You get a logo that Jalal didn't design because he's too busy not doing that.
Dying inside.
Yes. I'm dying inside too, bitch. I did 3 logos and 7 podcasts.
I'm dying at a faster rate.
True. My boy, Radioactive.
Radioactive.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not today.
Whoa.
No.
Radioactive. I just needed to get that out of my system.
For the 2 of you that are still here, hi Jalal's fiance, and I guess, I don't know, whoever the hell else listens to this.
A random Arab dude in Dubai.
Welcome. No, they all dropped off, which is good. I don't want any Dubai motherfuckers listening to this shit.
Yeah, it's okay.
No.
I don't give a shit either.
If you are from Dubai, go away, okay? Benu benak, yani, just between me and you. Salam abouk. Welcome to Jalal and Joe's Arab American Experience.
Yes.
I am your host with the most, heast with the least, beast from the Middle East, last name just so happens to be Priest. And next to me is Jalal.
What's up?
Hi. What are we going to talk about, man? I had this idea. So Jalal wanted to talk about Arab fashion, even though he doesn't know anything about fashion. I
know about what I've experienced.
Not knowing that he accidentally stumbled upon one of the funniest topics ever.
Really?
So we're gonna get the ship.
Let's go.
Okay, so where do you want to start? Do you want to start in America or do you want to go overseas?
I don't know. You feel like I feel like you know more about this than me, so I want you to lead this a little bit.
Overseas is kind of like the Wild West of clothing. Like, you never know what the fuck you're going to get. You ever been to the Ballet overseas, the fucking flea market, black market, whatever the hell?
Yeah.
Dude, you got the finest selection of Mikey and Abibas and Mookie.
Mookie?
And Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, it's spelled Lewis.
Oh, no.
Let's talk about, just real quick, before we get into like fashion. Excuse me. Have you ever had a pair of Arabic pajamas?
I currently do. I have several pairs, actually.
What? No, I'm talking about like from the blood.
Yes.
What do they say?
I have Abibas.
Abibas, yeah.
I have, like, it's Adidas,
who did your dad kiss, though?
Fuck if I know. Just showed up one day after coming from overseas and be like, here, this for you. I'm like, all right, cool.
It's like, hey, you want some Abibas? Meen.
Look at the Abibas. Oh, now I got it.
Come on, dude. So I was laughing at that 20 minutes ago. Let's see.
Abibas al-Khabbaz. I don't know.
Astaghfirullah. That's gay. You said Khabbaze. I mean, okay, that's female.
I was rhyming it. Abibas al-Khabbaz.
You could have added a at like the end. Like you could have broken the stanza up. It's all good. Whatever. Your dad's gonna hear this and fucking never give you any allowance again.
No, daddy, please.
You know, my dad paid me $0.25 once for working at the store.
I used to get a dinar a day.
Dude, a dinar a day. I mean,
you know what I would spend it on?
What would you spend
Snickers at the same dukkan that my dad used to own.
Are we talking overseas or here?
Overseas. That's actually when I first started.
Y'all had Snickers overseas?
That was like the only Snickers and Mars were the only notable brands. Everything else was something foreign to me, literally, figuratively and literally.
Do you prefer Mars or Snickers?
I didn't know what Mars bars were, but I saw Snickers. I'm like, yeah, I know what that is, so I'll take that.
Well, have you had both?
Isn't Mars just like, what do you call it? It's like caramel chocolate. It's like a Snickers, but without the nuts.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. Which do you prefer? Are you gay or straight?
Oh. Well, I guess I'm gay, and I just didn't fucking know.
Well, just like, dude, the nuts though. I mean, I was fucking with the Mars bars, but the nuts,
dude. I love the mouthfeel of nuts in my.
No, you just took it to 13. Okay, we don't have to go that far. All these people.
You're the one that started off with the gay joke.
No, but Arabic people are supposed to be mildly gay, not like fucking flamboyantly gay. Like
no, they ain't mildly gay. What the? You don't remember last time we talked about this shit?
No, but they'll say like no homo after they penetrate you.
No, they don't.
Not for you.
No, they fucking don't.
Not for you.
No homo's an American thing.
No, they have like the thing where they like laugh at you. They're like ha ha ha. Like,
yeah, they'll laugh at it, but they won't say no homo.
Yeah, but that's their way of saying no homo.
True.
Like, if a dude kisses you and then he doesn't laugh, like he's just staring into your soul and shit.
Let's fucking continue with whatever the fuck we were talking about.
Hey, you were talking about the mouthfeel of nuts, okay?
All right, anyway.
Your fiance listens to this podcast.
I'm already a dead man walking.
Okay, no, seriously. How long do you think before your marriage crumbles after this podcast?
I hope I could just hold it on for longer.
No, like when y'all divorce. I mean, astaghfirullah, but I mean, or la samahallah.
Billah, yeah,
yeah,
samahallah.
Yeah. There's so many Allahs, man. Okay, there's and also astaghfirullah to that. But you guys know what I'm saying. There's lots of Allah phrases.
Yeah, plenty.
Subhanallah, if you guys can. You use the wrong one and the whole shit just falls apart.
Yes.
No, but la samahallah.
Yeah.
You guys, don't work and you do the split.
Yes.
Do you have to like write like a reason for it or something? Like when you guys like write the paperwork? Or is there paperwork y'all just kind of dip?
I mean, there's like legit paperwork, like the nikah and everything like that.
Like,
Islamically.
Reason for divorce podcast.
I don't fucking know. You're putting me in a corner right now. I don't want to be in this corner. Get me out of this shit.
No, fight your way out of it, you skinny bitch. Head ass. All right. So
anyways, what
are your pajamas say? Like
Abibas. I have some weird pajamas. I've had like Real Madrid pajamas, Real Madrid pajama, like soccer pajamas for some reason.
What's the weirdest pajama you've ever owned? Because I think I've owned weirder, but I want you to try to one-up me. I want you to win your Arab.
I mean, they haven't had that weird of pajamas.
Oh, come on.
They're always. I mean, the only thing about them is that they're always like thick. They're not light fabrics.
Yeah, which is the weirdest fucking shit in the world to me, dude.
I guess because they have colder winters. I mean, we're in Florida, for fuck's sake.
What, do I only buy pajamas for half of the year? I'm going to sleep butt-ass for the summer?
Nah, fucking Arab pajamas, you throw it in the water, it sinks.
Bro, yeah, that shit is crazy.
That's how heavy that material
Make
is.
that shit out of lead wool.
Kevlar pants.
Kevlar pants is insane. Is that how dangerous it is to live overseas?
It is in Jordan, at least, from what I know.
No, but y'all... The problem with you fucking Jordanians and Palestinians and shit is that y'all had the Brits. So, like, y'all got some legit shit. Now, the French territories... Not Lebanon, because Lebanon be sucking France's dick, so they get all the good shit. But I'm talking about, like, Syria, where we didn't trade with anybody except, like, Russia, China, and maybe France sometimes. We got some funny shit, okay? I had, like... You remember that episode of JonTron where he had, like, the rainbow-colored Sonic on the backpack?
Yeah.
I had that on a pajama, like dead ass. Like when I saw it, I was like, "Holy shit!" No way. There's lots of like misspelled like phrases that don't make any sense. They're like,
"Oh God,
hello, I love to cook," or some shit, and then it's
just
like
a bunch of random English words sewn together.
Yeah,
literally.
I remember my aunt got me like this gift when she came over. Not my aunt; she doesn't deserve to be called my aunt. My uncle's wife. When she came over, she brought like this gift thing. It was some fucking woman shit. They give you like the seashell like creations, and then they give you like those little mini bottles that have like the sand, and there's like Egypt or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, right?
You mean the sand decorated bottles?
Yeah, she got me like a little one with like a J in it, and I was like, wow, amazing, thanks.
I have a couple of those.
No, I'm talking about like tiny keychain ones that look like they were put
Pre-made?
together by somebody's dad, yeah,
Oh,
in a sweatshop.
Oh, dude. Okay. Long time ago, I can't remember. Maybe the second to last time that I went to Jordan. Nah, this was this is the last time I went to Jordan 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad took me to the souk in Madaba, and there was a guy that did those bottles, glass bottles with the sand, and he knew how to write in English and in Arabic. So.
Oh, he did that corny shit where he wrote your name in English and then in Arabic under it or some shit.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh,
and then he made the design with the camels on the back and the thing.
Habibi, this is just for you. I don't do this for anyone else. And then all the bottles behind him look exactly the fucking same. I had one of those.
Can't remember where mine is.
Don't get me wrong. Before all the Arabs that listen to this, all three of you people, before you start shitting on me, okay? The bottles are cool.
Yes.
What's not cool are the mini keychain bullshit bottles that she got me. And there's like words like in the box that she got me like this gift box. It was like the most bullshit thing I'd ever seen. Fell apart within like 2 days. But
usually how it goes.
No, I'm trying to remember what the fuck the box said. It was like a poem, and it was like I was sat there for just 2 weeks trying to just decipher what the fuck the poem was trying to say.
And
she was like, yeah, it was like the love. I can't find the words. My heart to love to find the peace and happiness. I'm like, what the hell? This is a big ass run-on sentence that leads absolutely nowhere. And I'm sitting there, the only enjoyment I got out of that package was reading that shit and trying to figure out what the fuck they were talking about. Because you think it's like, okay, it's like a romance letter, and then I'm like, wait a minute, is this like hateful? Is this like hopeful? Like, it just
can't decipher the tone.
Just ends like an angel's kiss. It's just fucking gone, dude.
Like an angel's kiss.
That shit is, oh my god. But anyway, off of that, what kind of pajamas did I have? I had like fucking Mario pajamas where like Mario is spelled with a Y and he was like purple or some shit.
It's always like off color.
It's some weird
weird color palettes that they put on. They just strung together. Like, yeah, I guess that makes sense to them.
Yeah, like I don't know, that shit was weird as hell. And then like people would be just wearing that shit out. And I mean, I'm talking about like early Surya, like before, like now everyone's in America, they've come back.
Shit,
yeah, they bring clothes from over there. I'm talking about like 2007, 2006 to 2008.
Pre-housing market crisis.
Yes, Syria. Because they had a housing market crisis. Dude, when I was there, there was a fucking complex built every 2 minutes. Those motherfuckers work like Mexicans, dude. Crazy shit, bro. I'll be like, oh, wow, they just cleared the land. And then I'll walk by the next day. It's like a whole... They got like a fucking business sprawling in that bitch. So, dude, what?
It's like Legos. You just put a bunch of bricks together. They didn't put insulation or electrical wiring. All that's afterwards.
Well, the way they do it is kind of like Legos, because over there, everything is built with concrete.
Or stone.
Yeah, stone, whatever. I want a house like that. Our house right now that we live in this undisclosed location that most of you already know because the only people listening to this are my friends. This house is made of stone.
Yeah.
The entire house.
Yeah.
That's the way I like it. Because all these fucking idiots... Dude, don't even get me started. These fucking... Especially you Arabs. Shout out to you Arabs. You'll be like, oh my god, this new condo, I'm paying like $1 million for it. I'm like, hey, hate to burst your bubble, but I saw them making it. Toothpicks, my guy. The shit's made of toothpicks. If the big
untreated plywood.
If the big bad hurricane comes and huffs and puffs and blows your shit down, you're gonna be homeless as fuck and most likely dead.
A light breeze will just sweep it away.
Yeah. Fucking hookah smoke. Could you imagine walking up to somebody's house smoking a hookah, the whole shit just fucking disintegrates?
Roof comes flying off.
It's like, goddamn, bro. No, but that shit is funny. And side note, because, we're all over the place. If you're listening for something concise, just go somewhere else. There's mad other podcasts documenting Arab American experience. That's why I changed the name of the podcast, because that's not what we're doing anymore.
If fucking around and finding out we're a podcast, it's this one.
Finding out what?
Whatever the fuck. I don't know. You just fuck around and find out.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought we were like finding something out through this podcast. Like, no, the whole point is
the key to enlightenment.
No, we're telling other people what it means to be Arab American, and essentially it's a clusterfuck, which is this podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, the one thing that I miss about Le Bled is flat roofs, like concrete flat roofs.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no better feeling in the world than grabbing like a hookah or some shit, going up there and just having those like plastic chairs that like, if you weigh slightly more than I do,
it's just a giant platform.
The shit just fucking breaks, yeah.
Dude, I used to, like, my granddad's house overseas, my uncles would sleep on the roof. There would be like a...
Yeah.
Like you'd have the roof, and then there'd be like a small little portion with like a sink on the roof.
Yeah.
And it's just open air, and they would just sleep there.
Bro, if you got like a roof, like level...
Yeah.
You were the shit.
You know how they build them, though?
Mm-hmm.
They build them to prepare it to be stacked more.
Yeah.
So that's why there's that level. That's why it's, flat roof right there.
Yeah.
Of course, a heavy rain comes and it floods that bitch. It turns into a swimming pool.
Yeah, because you fucking Arabs, the whole city, the whole country's the size of Georgia. Y'all just keep fucking. I thought Catholics were supposed to be the ones that like fucking have a whole bunch of kids. But Catholics are the least populated, like, religion in Syria or in any other.
Populating or populated?
No,
both.
like both. Like the Christians that are in Arabia are mostly Orthodox.
Okay,
so like I'm a fucking.
But I mean, you're still out of customs. I mean, they would have like 14, 15 kids.
I'm a purple spotted chameleon. I don't know what's something rare. I'm a Sega Saturn.
I'm a shiny Charizard.
No, you could like hack that in real easy. I'm fucking. That's how rare I am. What was I talking about?
I don't fucking remember.
Damn. Audience, remind me what the fuck I was talking about.
Flat roofs.
Yeah, I tried to get on this roof once to like fucking stargaze and I almost fell the fuck off when I was 6 years old. That shit was not fun. But dude, in Syria, oh my God, speaking of stargazing, this podcast is, you need to get on some Adderall or some shit if you can listen to this podcast. Okay? So this is the weirdest shit, and I vaguely remember this. My dad has this cool ass friend named Roy, and Roy is a funny ass thing to have as an Arab.
Really?
I've never met another Arab named Roy.
Never heard of an Arab named Roy.
My dad went to college with Roy, and Roy was like the Steve Jobs of Arabia. This man like could program any computer. He was going crazy. And so my dad caught up with him one day, and he bought like a whole bunch of land somehow in Syria, and he has a fucking, what is that shit called? He has an observatory in his backyard. And Dad took me out there like it was a drive. Damn. We drove all the way out there, and
it has to be for an observatory.
Yeah, that shit was insane, man. Like a full, I'm not talking about like a bullshit observatory. I'm talking about like
full-on giant telescope. Yeah, like
the whole shit rotates.
Oh my God.
I'm like, dude, this is awesome. And he like had the whole thing built himself, damn near. Like whatever he could do, he did, and then he got the rest. And Dad showed me like the first computers that he'd ever programmed on. And they look like these fucking, they were like calculators. Because those were the only things that you could afford at the time. They're like Hewlett Packard or like Toshiba or something. They're like calculators. And what you do is you run these pieces of paper through them, and it like punches code into it to save it, and then you would run the piece of paper through it, and it would read the code. And so everyone else was like programming like basic games, and this man had like ported fucking Pac-Man to this calculator or some shit. And I was like, dude, this guy is awesome. And I like vaguely remember it because we'd never heard about Roy again. I gotta ask my dad about Roy.
Hell yeah, I want to go with you. I want to check out the observatory.
Dude, if my family isn't all dead by the time I get back there, dude, hell yeah, let's go to Saudi and look at stars.
Look at stargazing.
No.
Rolling, got me stargaze.
You know.
Sorry, that's just my type of vibe right now.
Yeah, Jalal is all over the place. Let's get all the way back to the topic at hand, which is Arab fashion.
Yes.
What was funny as shit to me is that Mom would, they'd be like, oh my God, y'all have the real shit, whatever, like bring some shit over. And so Mom would bring clothes over. And then they'd be like, oh, this is what y'all are wearing in America? I'm like, y'all are wearing Abibas. You're wearing Abibas. Multiple cats on your leg. It's stupid as hell, dude. And they'll be like complaining. It's like, dude, like this is the real shit. What are you talking about? Y'all fuck with Mookie?
Mookie.
I got the Mookie belt.
The cookie.
Dude, I'm so glad that the Gucci belt phase is over. You remember that phase? You were in high school in that phase. Like, you were further along in high school than I was.
I didn't really care that much.
Well, like, people would wear, like, the super short white shirts so that you could, like, always see their belt. Yeah. And it was like a Louis Vuitton belt. Gucci belt.
Tuck your shirt and quit looking like a fucking
y'all look like the shittiest cowboys of all time. This big ain't town enough for the two of us. So go of us has got a one. Dyslexic ass fucking cowboys, man.
Can't even read.
Why do all Arabic people get the same haircut? You know I gotta take shots, dude.
It's always the short hair with the spiky tip in the front by the forehead.
What? No, dude. I'm talking about like the youngsters.
Oh, you're talking about nowadays?
Yeah, all the motherfuckers have like the curly top, and then like with the undercut and shit,
and the fade.
Yeah, and they got like between 1 and 17 lines on the side of their head. Shit looks like a racetrack. Let me tell y'all something while I'm here, okay? I hate that shit, okay? I don't know why. Do we talk about like haircuts and shit? Did I tell the story about my
your barber?
No, my uncle. When I went to Canada, and he shaved the fucking alien, like, you know, the alien corn maze map?
What?
You know what I'm talking about? Like when aliens would like make the corn maze art and they would do like the circles and shit. Like,
yeah, the weird.
Yeah. I didn't tell you about that when he put that in my head.
I don't remember that.
Okay, so y'all might have heard this story, but whatever, it's hilarious, so I'm gonna tell it anyway. My dad used to cut my hair. My dad currently cuts my hair because I have no hair left. So when I had hair and it was beautiful and awesome and amazing, I grew it out, whatever, and then my dad like fucked me up. No, it wasn't my dad. It was Supercuts. I don't know why I went to Supercuts. I needed a haircut real bad. I know y'all looking at the job. I went to Supercuts, okay, and I was like, well, just give me a little bit off the top. Chick gets the number 0 razor. I said, oh fuck me, and she just, I feel it. You know, well, you don't
feel it.
You don't know.
I do. I've had it happen to me.
Well, like the razor goes a little too high and you start sweating a little bit.
I went to a cheap barber. I forgot what it was. It was probably Great Clips. Yeah. I went to Great Clips and I was just like, yeah, just give me a trim or whatever. Just cut trim my hair up and everything. And she was like, yeah, do you want me to do the back of your neck? Because I have all that fuzz. I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And this lady was Russian. Not the nationality. She was rushing
okay,
me.
I was going to ask you. It was like, damn, racist ass.
This bitch was Russian.
Yo, and I look over, right? And this bitch is Russian. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Don't give me that communism. No, but she was like doing the back of my neck and I felt it go too high. And I was like, okay. And, I didn't notice anything. Like, I didn't really feel anything. So I'm like, all right, I guess she did all right. I get home and I'm like, all right, let me take a shower before, I go. And a whole lock of hair falls out of my head. And I'm just sitting there crying in the shower, looking at my lock of hair.
Okay, when you cried in the shower, this is very important. When you cried in the shower, what position were you in? Pause.
I had my hand on the wall, standing up with my
no.
Because I just couldn't move.
You ever like balled yourself up in the shower and cried?
I tried that.
I did that once just to do it.
I did, yeah, exactly.
I was crying anyway. I was like, man, fuck.
I wanted to feel like Muscle Man in that episode.
I've seen this shit in the movies. I was like, you know what, fuck it, bro. Left my clothes on and shit. The snapback still on my head. But anyway, I went to what's that shit called? Supercuts. They gave me a Zuber cut. Okay, they fucking
wrecked your shit,
bro. I have a terrible looking head, man. I got the most peanut looking ass head, and especially
it's not that bad.
No, when she fucked up the haircut, she made my fade too high. She put it right on the edge, like where
yeah.
So I looked peanutty as fuck. Okay, pause.
No, you got the Vin Diesel scalp.
Yeah, I got the little roll in the back of my head.
Yeah,
yeah. Hopefully, I could lose some weight and get that shit because it's fucking. It's hard as shit to like cut because you'll like always. This will always be longer than the rest of it. Then it just looks like I have a rat tail, and that's for fucking dirty, nasty Hispanic people that don't know shit about style. But this is not a Hispanic podcast, so we will move on. Anyway, so
you got your shit fucked.
I was like, you know what? My dad was like, don't worry. You're going to Canada in a few months. Your uncle's a professional barber. He's going to hook you up. I said, bet. I grew my hair out stupid long. I was like, I'm going to give him like an immaculate canvas to work with. Like he's going to look at my head and be like, I got you. And so I went there, and my first warning sign was when I didn't walk into a barbershop, I walked into a salon.
You worked at a salon?
I said, oh, okay, this guy cuts women's hair. Jesus. Okay, whatever. Walk in. Obviously that doesn't work. I should have immediately dropped all faith after this haircut, but somehow I still believe. Love you, Jesus. Anyway,
G Breezy.
G Breezy is fucking hilarious. No, what did I tell Dalton today? Dalton was like, "Hey, can you guys send me some like positive vibes today because like so I could cut grass?" And I said, "Gracious and merciful grass, Jesus."
Grass, Jesus.
I was like, dude, I'm already going to hell anyway from all the shit that I've done. I might as well just throw Grass Jesus in there. Anyway, enough about Grass Jesus. I walk in this salon, and this dude starts shampooing my hair. And he's fucking doing all. He's like, no, I'm giving you the works. And I said, oh, shit, the works. And so he's like, he's cutting my shit. I'm like, okay, it looks pretty good so far. And he stops, and he looks at it. And I go, dude, this is great. Thank you so much. I go to get out of the chair. He's like, hold on. I got you. And I should have not let him got me. I was just fine. But I let him got me, okay? So I sat down, and I feel the fucking razor, like, going, like, he's got it straight, and he's, like, starting to do, like, and I'm like, okay, like a line or two, maybe, whatever. Yeah. And I just kind of like, I'm on my phone, whatever. I don't really notice.
Back to school haircut. Dude.
It was. I was going back to school immediately when I got back from Canada.
Oh, no.
And so
I was joking about that.
Dude, so I look up, and I'm like, what kind of corn maze shit did you just put in my head? There's a circle in the back of my head that connects to a star, that connects to like a fucking... It was some insane shit. And then he had like a little faux hawk.
No.
I said, fam, I was coming to Canada to pick up bitches. What did you do to my head, bro? And he had my beard like stupid low. He tried to put like a line in my... He said, you want me to do my beard? I said, bro, do I look like fucking riffraff? No, bitch. I don't want lines in my beard. And so he finished that. I was pissed as a motherfucker. I called my dad. I said, Dad, qu'est-ce que idée? Like, seriously. This motherfucker should not be allowed to cut men's hair. Do all that woman shit where you like do all those like Jetson ass hairstyles on women. Don't be cutting my head. And so for the rest of the time, I like walk in the park. I see like a cute chick. I like look at her. She looks away immediately. I'm like, oh Jesus fucking Christ. There we go. There goes my trip to Canada. But at least I got to see my auntie. Shout out to you guys. Hope you never hear this podcast. But yeah, this motherfucker fucked my hair up, and it didn't grow right for about a year. Dude, It took so long to grow my hair back.
No, there was one time my dad was buzzing my hair. I used to
jeez.
get buzz cuts. I mean, that's the only thing my parents ever did for me. Like, I never went to a haircut or anything.
Yo, man, for the Patreon, I might put a picture of Jalal pre-long hair.
With my buzz cut ass head.
Dude, Jalal looks like he looks like Conquer.
Conquer
the squirrel.
Conquer from Conquer's Bad
Yes.
Fur Day? Fuck you!
You look like a fucking badger, bro. No, you had your head tilted to the side, you had your teeth out and shit, big ass fucking
Picture from my license.
big ass fucking front teeth. That shit was funny as hell.
My eyes were kind of bugged out a little bit.
I was like, dude, no way. You look Mexican as shit.
that was my vibe. I always looked Hispanic, and like my teachers. Ever tell you about Miss Rose? That she the first time I went to RCSA, she was saying my name. She said halal, and I'm like,
technically yes.
Yeah, technically yeah. She's like, is halal here? And I'm like, it's pronounced Jalal. I'm not Hispanic. That J is not an H.
Javier.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I have no idea. Oh, the fucking weirdo kid. Dude, everyone said...
I was friends with him. I was pretty cool with him.
There was two things that made me shave my mustache. A comparison to Javier and a comparison to fucking Mr... What was that motherfucker's name?
I'm guessing it's the Turkish guy.
Mr. Kaya. That motherfucker smelled like shit.
Oh,
and people
God.
were
there were a lot of motherfuckers that smelled like shit.
People were like, dude...
Like they had a religion against deodorant.
No, I mean, they can't use deodorant or cologne technically because some of it has alcohol traces and they consider that like stupid haram. But
what the heck?
No, seriously, I swear to God, it's more haram for you to smell the way these motherfuckers were smelling than to just put some alcohol on your body. Promise.
That's actually an Islamic fact.
I promise you, it is way more. No, not even. I was going to say some terrible shit, but forget Islam for a second. Just push it off to the side. I know it's hard. Push it off to the side. It should be illegal for them to smell. For them to smell the way they smelled. It was so fucking terrible.
No, there's literally a hadith about like when you go out, you make sure you smell clean and you put perfumes or colognes on. Like that's one of the things the Prophet said. Fucking, dude. These guys smell like they're natural. I don't know what the hell.
No, that was not natural. I'm sure they rolled in shit before they came to club. There's no way. I mean, my sweat. You've smelled my sweat before because you've worked with me.
Yes,
you work with me.
I smell it all the fucking time.
I have bad smelling sweat.
Who doesn't?
No, there's some people whose sweat doesn't smell. Like, who's an example?
You implied that the fact there were people with good smelling sweat. Like, no.
No. There's some people that, like, when they sweat, it doesn't smell, like...
that bad.
Yeah, and then there's some people, like, it's noticeably bad. I'm one of those people. And they trumped me so hard. There's no way they would add... They're adding, like... ass to them. Liquid ass. The spray. You remember liquid ass?
Wasn't that the fart spray?
Yeah. Dude, I still got
you still got a bottle of liquid ass?
Nah, I mean kinda. I got stink bombs, like the glass ones that you like put under your shoe and crack.
Oh my God.
I still got like 4 or 5 of them hoes.
Oh my God.
I used to get us out of school all the time. Shout out to you guys.
I think there was somebody in 8th grade before you came to RCSA.
Mm-hmm.
There was somebody in 8th grade that like let out a stink bomb in like I forgot whose class in the old building, and it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I used to get us out of class with that shit.
I think they really just hated that teacher, and they just let a stink bomb off, and did that the whole class, like that classroom was just closed off.
Now, you know how evil I was? Let me tell y'all how evil I was. I mean, y'all have a hint. Y'all listen to this podcast. I'm an angry piece of shit. But in the portables, y'all didn't have portables though.
Yeah, we did.
What? Y'all had
in the old building?
Oh, the old. I'm talking about like modern RCSA. I never saw a portable.
Yeah, in the old building we had portables.
Okay, in the portable, the AC work is under, so the vents come from the ground.
Yeah.
So I would sit next to the vent and crush it into the vent. So no matter how many times they mop, it's not going to go away.
Come out, yeah.
Yeah, because it's in the vent. So that shit would literally stink for like 2 weeks. They would cancel class for 2 weeks, or they would like try to have it somewhere else, and it would just throw off the whole shit. It was funny as hell.
Funny.
I was an asshole. We could have a whole bonus episode about.
I think one of my sisters is going to RCSA next year, and one of the requirements, they're not allowing book bags, and they're not allowing water bottles.
Do you know why they're not allowing water bottles? That was our class.
Really?
Yeah.
It goes that far back? I thought that was something recent.
Nah, shout out to Chase Lopez, you fucking sick bitch. That dude brought vodka to school every day in a water bottle.
Yeah.
And he had heart problems, so he literally drunk himself in the middle of Mr. Rose's class into a fucking heart attack. Or like a seizure or some shit. Like he
had a seizure. He blacked out in
He
class?
blacked the fuck out in class, and he was having a seizure, but he doesn't have like those shaking seizures. He just kind of just
sit still, yeah.
Went brain dead, yeah. And somebody like opened his bottle and sniffed it, vodka.
Oh my God.
So they had banned water bottles from our class.
Was that your senior year?
Junior year.
Damn. That was a long time ago then.
I know. That was 6 years ago.
I'm sitting here like looking. She was showing me the requirements.
Book bags is new. That's insane. What the fuck did they do to ban book bags?
I don't know what happened for them to ban book bags. And lockers.
What?
No lockers. They're not allowing them to use the lockers.
Then what the fuck? What?
You bring one 3-ring binder. That's a 3-inch 3-ring binder. And some pencils.
You know how much trouble we would get bringing one 3-ring binder to school?
That's their requirement now.
Dude, we would get kicked out of school for that shit. Now all of a sudden, just bring one. Man, y'all get the fuck out of here, Turkish motherfuckers. See you Arabs bringing bombs to school and shit, fucking ruin the backpack shit for all of us.
I don't fucking know.
That's the Arab American experience for you folks.
Maybe something happened. I don't know.
What was I talking about before this whole shit?
Stink bombs?
No, before stink bombs. But when we were on topic. Oh, yeah.
Turkish teachers.
That's what made me shave my mustache off. Comparison to Javier and comparison to Kaya. Because I used to have a mustache. You remember this?
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, I do.
I shaved it off in like 10th grade.
That's about when I graduated.
Yeah, senior year.
That was my senior year.
The middle of it. Because I was like, dude. Because it was the only facial hair I could grow at the time other than like this fucking neck beard.
Dude, I had a full-on beard when I was in 9th grade.
I know, and that's why you're balding way quicker than me.
Shout out to Mr. Steinhardt. He was jealous of my beard. He's like, how do you grow it that thick? You're only 14.
He got more bitches than you, though.
Fuck you.
Shout out to you, Mr. Steinhardt.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Steinhardt. I like Mr. Steinhardt. He was actually really cool.
Kinky bastard. Yeah, that man was...
I used to piss him off so many times. But I felt bad, too, because I was always in the wrong.
Mr. Steinhardt, I mean, he was the Jewish dude that liked hip-hop. He was like a stereotype.
Was he Jewish?
Yeah. His name is Steinhardt.
I don't know about the Jewish names, yeah.
You should.
Steinhardt is German.
Those are the ops. We got to look for him.
Steinhardt is German.
Yeah, but he was Jewish.
German Jew?
Yeah.
Word.
Well, not like, ancestors probably.
Well, yeah,
not he's not
Jewish
straight
race
from Deutschland, like.
I mean, he could be a secular Jew for all I know.
Yes,
No, but he was cool.
A lot of Jewish people that come to America don't really practice that much, especially when you come to New York. They're not like super practicing. And he was a fucking rapper, dude.
He was pretty good too.
You can't be a rapper in a Jewish household.
He was pretty fire.
Hey, you better go open the deli. Good. Jewish delis are fire. That's the one thing I'll give them. But please stop killing our people. I want to get a Reuben without the guilt.
Hey, Reubens are fire. I like Reubens.
Oh, so you like the mass genocide of Palestinians?
I like the sandwich, not the mass genocide.
Well, for every Reuben you buy, they send.
They fund Israel with.
Your $5.99 is going straight to fucking.
For every Reuben I buy, they send another Reuben to the troops in Israel.
Fucking Hezbollah's getting fucked. They're like, what happened? Jalal bought another Reuben. That bastard. We're gonna get shot. Anyway, while we were on topic, I don't know what the hell I was talking about. I got a shitty haircut. I went to Canada. I was wearing
knockoffs.
I was not wearing knockoffs in Canada. You can't.
I was wearing hella knockoffs. Okay, one of the things about Arab fashion overseas, I don't know what it is about Arab men being super skinny and then wearing super skinny jeans, especially like the bleached jeans, like I forgot what you call them. They bleach the jeans. I don't fucking know.
Arabic dudes can't dress. The ones they
look like knockoff Italian mobsters.
The ones overseas can't dress. The ones here also kind of can't dress, but there's some of them that have grown out of the baggy jean and the polo shirt and the Air Max 95s and have actually gotten their act together. Shout out to you guys. You guys are great. For the rest of you people, grow the fuck up, please. Get another haircut. Get a haircut that's not.
Another thing that was popular overseas, the chin strap.
Oh my dude, do you don't know how many times I went overseas they hooked me up with the chin strap, dude.
You don't know how many times I've gotten that done to me too.
I know you had a chin strap for your graduation.
Yeah. That's because I actually liked it. Poor of me.
No, but low-key, that was the dumbest chin strap I'd ever seen in my life. You had something... Oh, that's what it was. You had the goatee without the mustache to match.
Yeah. I did the chin strap without the mustache, and I did the chin strap, the goatee without the mustache. It was the pencil lining.
Yeah.
I did the pencil lining.
I don't know how true this is. My mom told me this, but the way to tell... by beard, usually overseas, if somebody is like Christian or Muslim, is Christian people keep the mustache and Muslim people usually shave it off. But I've seen a lot of Muslims with mustaches.
I've heard different things, honestly. Like, so the style is to grow out your beard and to shave your mustache.
Yeah.
The Islamic style, at least from what I know.
Yeah, that's the Islamic style. For us, we grow the whole thing. We keep our mustaches. So for
grow the mustache.
We grow we grow the mustache with the beard. We grow everything. Okay. Like I'm talking about holy people. Like the way to tell like a sheikh from a priest or something. If they're both wearing black, like you don't know. One of them doesn't have a mustache.
One of them does.
One of them does, yes. The Christian one usually has the mustache. That's the way they grow it, is they grow their beard out with the mustache super thick.
Yeah. I guess one of the rules of hygiene, if you want to say, in Islam, is if you are going to grow a mustache, don't let it go past the line of your lip. So that way when you drink, none of that dirt and grime gets into your fucking intestines.
Well, yeah, that makes sense because, like, I'll be like, you ever seen me
have a snack for later?
No, you ever seen me like play with my mustache, kind of like do that with my tongue? That's because it's growing into my lip.
Yeah, I do the same shit. Yeah,
trying to push it away, and it just
I push it away with my tongue.
Yeah, it just doesn't fucking work. You just got to go
Men
cut
are
it.
gross.
Just want to let you.
I'm sorry. I take that back.
I just want to let you sit with that a little bit, so you like really know the gravity of what the fuck you just did on this podcast. But no, what was I talking about? Yeah, so you had the pencil shit, like the chin strap. You have to have the mustache, otherwise it just looks weird. And you shaved your fucking mustache. So this man had like the goatee, like where it connects. He had the connections, but the connections were going nowhere.
I just had columns on my face,
dude. He had the chin
with
strap,
no roof,
and then he had like 2 columns, like right there, like where the mustache should be,
on the sides of my mouth,
and then it just fucking disappears. And I was like. I was just looking I didn't even talk to Jalal that much. Like we had like talked a few times.
I think we had like Pasha's class together.
But I wasn't like buddy with this motherfucker. And I was like, Mom, you gotta see what Jalal did, man. Because my mom knew about you because you're the only other Arab. Yeah. So like I was like, hey, look at Jalal. She was like, oh my god, this Muslim motherfucker.
Nah.
It looks good with like a full beard, I guess. It looks okay. It still looks kind of jarring to me because I'm used to like mustaches and beards and shit because I'm Christian.
Yeah,
I see it because y'all's bottom like upper lip be pale as hell. So y'all be dark as shit, and then you shave your mustache, and then it's just white.
Well, yeah. I mean, if somebody has like if they have that look constantly, then you won't see a bright
Well,
upper
of course,
lip.
yeah.
Like my granddad, he always shaves his mustache, and so do my uncles.
Yeah.
But it's the same color as the rest of their body.
Yeah.
It's a lot of sunlight.
I don't know why. I mean,
it's tan.
I mean, if you're doing it religiously, that's cool. But like, as a fashion sense, like, do you want to show off your 3-foot fucking nose? We're Arabs, man. We're fucking Semitic. You want to have a mustache.
You let the beard kind of like soak up the view. You know?
No, it's still the first thing I noticed when somebody.
You want your mustache to really pop out? You shave your beard and grow out your mustache. Look like an Englishman.
I look terrible with that shit. Like, my dad can pull it off. A lot of the older Arabic men pulled it off. My grandpa pulled it off.
I want to try that look, honestly.
No, you would look like a fucking gay plumber. Do not do that. Because that's exactly what I looked like.
No. It's funny you say that because I did a Luigi costume for Halloween last year, and I just for that day I just trimmed my beard and left the mustache.
I remember that.
You remember that?
Yes.
I was Bluigi because all I had was blue.
I'm Bluigi.
All I had was a blue button up, so that's what I used. I'm Bluigi.
That shit was fucking... No, but I was like, you do look like a gay plumber, though. Because now, the problem is the gays have taken over the mustache. And they wear it better than us. And
I mean, you could thank Freddie Mercury for that.
No. He didn't start that trend, I don't think.
I don't know if... he popularized it. He was the most known, like, LGBT person during the 80s
I guess so.
and 70s that... like, was open about it.
We could look that up, I guess. I feel like that was, like, a thing before.
I mean, I'm just shooting in the dark. I don't really fucking know.
I look like...
I mean, Tom Selleck had a fucking mustache. Was he gay?
No, white people pull off...
He did have them short shorts, though.
White people pull off mustaches. No, you know what? Yeah, that's a European thing. Because, like, all those fucking Europeans... Dude... The French people that used to take us over, they had Hitler stashes. Like, that was like a style.
That was a style. I mean, Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, before Hitler went and completely ruined that fucking style.
Yeah.
Which is a stupid fucking style. That's literally the dumbest shit ever.
It's pretty... It's so 1940s.
No, it's not so 1940s. It's so fucking stupid. Just period.
You think they...
It looks retarded. What?
I mean,
what chick was like, oh my god, look at that box on his lip. He's getting it tonight. my panties, they're evaporating. MashaAllah.
Don't ever put MashaAllah after that. And we're talking about Hitler mustaches.
Nah, dude, but they had that shit. That was like a legit style. And I was like, dude, come on, man. That shit was stupid as hell. But I don't know. And what else did all the Arabs used to do? There was like a whole dude. I just remembered something.
You had an epiphany?
I had a flashback. So my mom loves telling. This is my mom's favorite story to tell because my mom used to have me in these jean shorts, the jorts, when we were overseas.
Oh, jeez.
I used to wear a lot of jorts. That was just me. Because my mom
I never wore jorts.
My mom would buy all my clothes, and my mom loved jorts, so I wore jorts. Okay.
How is that acceptable overseas? Like,
I'm getting to that.
Okay. Go ahead.
And my mom would get me these jorts, and the thing is, you know how like it was fashionable at the time to wear like really low shorts.
Yeah.
Like when I was in middle school. Oh, mom and dad are home. Wear long shorts that like cover your knees. My shits were like here. Like
the 80s jorts?
Yeah, like they were up to there. My mom bought them, and I was like, okay, whatever. And so I was like, Mom, can I not wear these? Like, my knees shouldn't be out as a grown man. And I wasn't a grown man. I was like 12. But,
yeah.
My knees should not be out. And so my mom was like, whatever. So we get on this taxi. And the man driving the taxi is the most fucking Shia, like... violently Muslim person ever, and he looks at my leg and he goes, "Why did you put that on? Who made you wear that?"
Oh my god!
And I said, my mom. And he looks at my mom. She goes, Wallah haram alayki, man. You're making this man show his knees. Astaghfirullah, whatever. He goes on this whole rant. Haram. You can't see his knees. That's feminine. Whatever.
No, it's not feminine. What?
Whatever. So I get out of the
fucking taxi.
No, but I don't give a shit, bro. He's on my side. I don't care what comes out of his mouth after that. He starts spewing some Nazi shit. He's on my side. Okay. And so I get out. We get out of the taxi. I just look at my mom and I just smile at her. Hey, Mom. You gonna get me those new shorts now? She was like, no. I'm not getting you shit. Like an asshole. You didn't even defend your mom. Have this fucking super Shia cuss me out. This is a long taxi ride. This wasn't like around the block.
Yeah.
Like we were going to like a whole different part of Syria and shit. Funny as hell though. So that was not a style. Fucking shorts that were showing off. And I had white ass fucking legs.
I got dark ass knees. Like I got some dusty ass knees.
Were you born pale or were you born like tan?
I was born pretty white.
Dude, I
get that from my mama.
I was whiter than what's white? What's really white? I was whiter than Vanilla Ice.
Oh God.
No, but not like actually Vanilla Ice. You know what I'm talking about, like Ice Ice Baby. I'm
yes,
white.
Vanilla Ice.
No, I'm whiter than the song. I'm not whiter than the actual dude.
Oh.
Like I'm whiter than Starbucks. Like, hold on. I'm whiter than Lululemon.
All right, dude. You made your point.
Dude, I'm whiter than leaving your house to go to the bar and looking back at your friends and saying, tonight we're gonna get fucked up, dude. I'm whiter than that.
All right, Kyle, chill out.
I had to earn this tan, but I didn't earn it all the way. So like, and what was the thing? Like there was like short sleeve
polos,
like super short sleeve, bro. The V-necks. Arabs that wear V-necks you need to stay the fuck away from them. Especially now. If you're bro, who's still wearing a V-neck? Do you know a single person that still wears a V-neck?
I don't know. I wear V-necks at home, just, like those are like my chill clothes. Like I don't wear that out.
I owned one V-neck and that was like my house like V-neck.
Yeah.
And I was looking through old pictures and I found like, because we used to have all the birthdays at the house. Like they would all come, they'd just bring a cake, we'd all stand around and happy birthday, whatever. And so we would take pictures in the same spot every year. And I went and I saw that and I was like, dude, that was a deep ass V. Like the shit was like down in like the middle of my sternum and shit. And I'm like, I have too much taco meat on my chest for me to be wearing this V-neck.
Don't call it taco meat.
That's what it's called though. The chest hair is called taco meat.
That's fucking gross. I don't want to think about food.
Bro, I had too much shawarma on my chest.
Stop!
Yo, call that shit beef shawarma. I had too much
kofta.
We should make that a thing. If y'all get anything from this podcast, we are now calling taco meat kofta. Okay, you got mad kofta on your chest. Bitches love the kofta, man.
Hey, kofta's fire though. I just had some last night.
Are we talking about the food or the hair?
The food, motherfucker.
Okay, I was just making sure. Kofta. So I'm looking at Jalal like, bro, what?
Fucking nasty ass motherfucker. I gotta show you this. This is TikTok audio I found the other day. It's fucking gross. Off topic, but I'll show it to you after this.
Yes, please don't describe it to the audience if it's gonna be gross.
It's nasty as fuck.
But yeah, you fucking Arabs can't dress, and I'm very upset that I had to go overseas and witness all this fashion and be a part of it. I had to be a part of it. My mom would not bring me clothes.
You know what? Okay, so one of the things I've had with some of my Arab American friends here in like Jacksonville, I guess second gen or whatever. Second gen. I'm talking to them like they're Pokemon.
Are you from the Johto region of Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia. Anyways, what's one thing that's popular? Rich white kid fashion. What are those shoes?
Oh, the boating shoes?
I don't know what they're called.
Sperry's?
Sperry's.
Yeah,
I hate
shoes.
Sperry's, dude.
Okay, no, hold on. What's worse? Dressing black or dressing white as an Arabic person?
For me, dressing white.
Yeah.
I feel like because it's the same shit all the time.
We can kind of
Sperry's colored shorts and a button up.
I mean, Arabic people, we fuck with J's.
It shouts out, my dad's a lawyer.
we fuck with J's.
Yes.
We fuck with sweatpants.
Yes.
We fuck with all the brands they fuck with.
Cargo pants.
Ralph Lauren. Fucking.
You were making fun of me that one time last year. The Kanye dress that I was.
Yeah, my man was just.
I had the Darth Vader hoodie, the oversized hoodie with the.
No, that's different. You were wearing like some
cargo sweatpants and these like fake J's.
You were wearing like modern Kanye shit. You just looked homeless. I'm not talking about that.
What the fuck?
No, but Arabic people, I feel like Arabic people that dress white are like trying to tell trying to tell the world, hey, I mispronounced my last name and I've never tried mluchi in my life.
All right, so you have the different types of Arab American dress. You have the kids whose fathers are store owners or gas station owners.
Yo, my brother dresses like a gas station worker, bro. John be wearing like the fucking jeans and the polo, and he tucks the polo in, and he's got the gut.
I want to have the gut. I want to pull off the full Arab dad look.
Hey, Habibi, you want 305 or Marlboro?
The Crocs.
Dude, I haven't put on a pair of Crocs. Did you have the fucking like the pins that you would put in the Crocs to like customize your Crocs?
My mom did.
Dude, I plugged every hole in those, those Crocs.
What happened to the breathability?
There were shoes.
Fucking swamp feet.
Dude, me and Dalton used to
You get fucking swamp feet anyways from Crocs.
Yeah, me and Dalton used to get swamp feet from Crocs because we would literally be like walking in the swamp. Like we would wear our Crocs and just fucking jump into the water.
That's what they're actually made for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
to get wet.
We were using them as intended. When I found out like Crocs were like a fashion item, I was like, what? The hell are you? What?
My mom would just buy. Like my mom bought them for the longest time. Like, she bought them 10 years ago. Like,
fam, this shit looks stupid. The only reason me and Dalton are buying them is so that we can wade in the water.
Nah, I think I took my Crocs to like Itchituckney River and shit.
Lost
like
them?
That. Huh?
You lost them in the Itchituckney River?
No, I kept them on my feet, but it was something to have on my feet.
How many Crocs do you think are lost in the Itchituckney River?
Yeah, plenty. Yeah, I mean, you could fucking open up a store with how many you find in there.
That's probably what they do. Like, do not buy Crocs from Itchituckney.
That's nasty shit.
Don't buy, especially if they don't match.
I go to a thrift store if you want used shoes.
No, don't. Do not buy thrift store Crocs, okay? This is going to be the title of this episode. Do not buy thrift store Crocs. Whatever the fuck you do. You know how nasty thrift store Crocs would be?
Fucking athlete's foot the next day after you buy them. You haven't even wore them yet. It's just there.
Somebody busted a nut in the Crocs.
That's disgusting. Oh.
Dude. Why would you buy thrift store Crocs? Crocs are already nasty shit. Crocs are already nasty to put on your feet. And then you buy the thrift store Crocs.
You ever taken your shoes to a dry cleaner?
No. What kind of sick fuck are you? I learn more and more about Jalal every day. And for some reason, the more I learn about my co-hosts, except for like study hall, because I know, like, I really know those people. I've like known them for like decades of shit. Like, I know Jalal, but I don't, like, know Jalal. Like, there's sometimes some shit will pop up, and I'm like, what? Dry cleaning shoes? I mean, your dad had a dry cleaner.
Dry cleaner, yeah. People would bring shoes sometimes. And we would throw it in the dry cleaner.
What kind of shoes do they bring it in?
Fucking know.
Crocs.
Sneakers. Crocs. You want to clean your Crocs? Just hose them bitches down outside.
Your Crocs melted in the machine.
All the hydrochloric acid fucking...
The heat?
The heat? No, you know how a dry cleaner works?
Yeah.
How?
It's hot.
No!
And then...
That's not how dry cleaning works.
The only thing I know about dry cleaning is...
The only thing...
If you work in a dry cleaner, you're going to lose like 20 pounds just from water weight.
From being around all that steam.
You're going to be sweating like a motherfucker in that bitch.
The press machines have steam.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that use heat. The dry cleaning machine is a machine that uses chemicals to clean the clothes versus water. So it uses a bunch of chemicals. So it's essentially the clothes don't get wet because the definition of being wet is with water.
Yeah, that's why it's called dry.
So that's why it's called dry cleaning.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Head ass. Dry cleaning the Crocs.
I miss the dry cleaner. The one that my dad specifically... I've taken you to there.
That's the most Arab shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Bro, I miss the dry cleaning days, man.
Yeah. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I would go to the restaurant that was right there in the same strip and just walk over there, and my dad would just give me like $12, and I would go and get like shawarma. And
that's an oddly specific number of bucks.
Give me like $10 or $12. Like
here's 13.
My dad would pay me in lunch money.
Here's $13.63.
That's how my dad would pay me.
Here's $13.63. Go to the store. Tell him you want this. If you take the pickles out, it'll come out exact. Okay.
The first summer we came back from Jordan, we moved back to Jordan. Mm-hmm. My dad got his old job back at the dry cleaner that he used to run with this other Jordanian guy, and I worked with him the first summer there. Mm-hmm. And it was just every day, Monday through Friday. And sometimes Saturday. Sometimes he would leave me at the store. Yeah.
Hey, Jalal, you got this, right?
Sometimes he left me at the store, and I would just... on the Saturdays when the machines weren't running. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, my dad would be there to manage the workers and the machines.
So you'll be fine, right? It's fucking whole dry cleaning place is on fire.
Now that I think about it, my dad was a fucking... G at the dry cleaner. He managed the machines. He knew how to work everything and all that shit. And then you had the other guys that, just ran the press machines. My dad was the only one that knew how to use the dry cleaning machine.
I'm the machine technician.
So the dry cleaning machine was huge. Like fucking monstrous. It was the length of the wall. Like that's how tall it was. It was I don't know why I'm having all these flashbacks now. Like
yeah, this shit is just flashback city.
And now it's a Metro PCS store.
Hello. Wireless for all.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, that shit,
bring all back the memories.
What were we talking about before you
Our
just
fucking
went
fashion.
on the fucking dry cleaner?
The main essence of the episode was about clothing, which we didn't really stray that far away from.
Yeah, we went from clothing to Javier to Turkish Musk.
Yeah.
But
I can't get myself to dress like my cousins overseas. Like, it's some weird shit. Like it's sandals, skinny jeans, and a button up. And they would like remove the top 3 or 4 buttons, so it's like half their chest is exposed.
The blazer with the jeans.
Come again?
Blazer with jeans.
I've never seen such hypocrisy before.
Well, you haven't spent enough time in Arabia because that shit is rampant.
How long ago was that?
Today, current.
Yeah, nigga.
Common era.
I haven't been in 8 years.
No, I'm talking about like they bring that shit over here. I saw one of them Turkish dudes doing that. I said, bro, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
You know what else? The shoes. You know what shoes they like to wear?
What?
Overseas? Those, like, pointed dress shoes.
Yeah. Oh, my mom.
Like the what do you call them? The fucking FIFA 11s or whatever.
Yeah, do you know why they wear those?
Why?
Corner.
Don't bullshit me. What?
No, my mom has that joke. She said they wear pointed shoes so you could like kill a cockroach in a corner. Your shoe just fits right in. There's literally no other reason. You got the Sonic the Hedgehog ass shoes, bro.
This topic is hurting my back, literally. I have to lay down.
No, this shit is stupid. I think we could end it right here. They're not. This is just it's a clusterfuck of shit. We give them an hour of content.
True.
We are so sorry.
I don't apologize. I don't regret nothing.
We gotta apologize every episode. Like, oh my god.
The mounds of gel they would put on their hair. Like shit would be shinier than a Krispy Kreme donut. Crustier too.
I just had so many flashbacks. I'm just gonna end this podcast right now.
Nah, give me one. Come on.
Nah, dude. I dead ass looked like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like you,
No.
like literally, they put so much gel in my hair that like a lot of my hair strands fused, and I ended up having like it literally looked like I had like
Goku hair.
Yeah, like 7 big ass strands of hair.
Like when I was in 7th grade, that's the look I was trying to go for. Like I would do the little swoosh on the front.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Like, what's his face? I don't fucking know. There's like some cartoon characters that have that swoosh on there.
The Astro Boy.
Astro Boy, yes. That's what I was trying to go for in 7th grade. And that's because I had just come back from Jordan. So there you go. It rubbed off.
Dude, I used to go get my hair cut. And they would put gel in my hair. And they would wait for it to dry. And I'd be like, thank you. And I would run around the corner and shake it out of my fucking hair. Because if you let it dry and you like rub your hair, it's terrible for your hair. But it's the only way to get like gel out without taking a shower.
Yeah.
You got to go out, wait for it to dry, and just scrub the shit out of it, and it'll flake off.
Like dandruff.
Yeah, and then your hair will be like kind of free. Like you'll be able to see your individual strands of hair again. Like you'll look like a normal human being at least. So it'll give it like the hold and the style, whatever. They'll be talking, oh, you need the hold, you need the style. And you'll be styling my hair like dog shit, bro. I don't want to hold this style. What are you, nuts? No, keep working on it.
All the same style.
What are you doing? No, that shit was terrible.
Copy paste overseas, man.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening to this clusterfuck.
We love the shit out of you. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's part of me.
It's part of him. Okay. Follow the social media links. The Feasty Boys that me, Jalal, and my friend Dalton do is way better content than the shit you're listening to right now. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This is just a podcast that we do to entertain ourselves. We tried to make this serious. It crumbled by episode 1.
I mean, I enjoy it.
No, I enjoy it a lot, but it's just like as a podcast, this is probably the shittiest podcast on the web right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I hope you guys get a sliver of entertainment out of it. Check out the Feasty Boys. Jalal is a goat with the editing. This week we went to a Hispanic restaurant. I busted down mad tacos. Jalal got full off of like 3 chips.
Shut up.
Lit as hell, dude. So y'all check that out. Patreon, we will be doing a lot more content. The problem is me and Jalal work for the same company. We'd be busy as hell. It's hard to get us in the same room, but we will be working on Patreon content.
Yes.
So, yeah, y'all look forward to that. Next podcast, I'll spoil it. Next podcast, I'm going to try to get Dalton on here.
Hell yeah.
We can talk about having like the Arab American friendship experience, like making friends with
other non-Arabs.
Yeah. Like
that's word.
Dalton's experience, because that's like their first time ever having like Arabic food.
Yes.
It'll blow their fucking minds. Like, dude, I've been eating peanut butter and jelly my whole life. That's just crazy.
Nah, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be burgers. Man.
That's what I was trying. Yeah, that's just gonna be burgers.
It's gonna be burgers.
Me and Dalton. I was trying to get Dalton in here. That didn't work out. Shout out to you. I know you don't listen to any of my podcasts. It's all good. Shout out to you. But we will be bringing him in next week, and the shit is gonna actually have like a real topic, and this might actually be the best episode we ever do, other than the Tales of the Motherland one, where we literally just go on tangent.
That was a lot of fun.
That was fun. So we might have to do a part 2 of that one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'll be.
I'm down to do a part 2.
Hell yeah, that should just be the whole podcast. It's just fucking
our experiences,
random reminiscing. Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. We love you. Jalal loves you. What did you say?
The shit out of you.
Yeah, he literally.
I'm sitting there waiting for you to.
I want to end this podcast so bad right now before he opens his mouth and says anything else.
Just end it now before I think of something else.
Okay, we love you. الله معكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله أكبر.
يوسف الخوري مباشرة على الهواء الميادين.